Whoiskingshawn is live.
YouTube, what's up? It's Whoiskingshawn, and we're back again with another banger. Yes, this video is going to be on a $59,000 trade line for that personal credit. Yes, and shoot your score up to 200 points. Yes, easy, simple, right? But before we start this video, I'm going to go through everything because I want everybody to have a clear understanding about these trade lines when you add it on your credit report, right? Bear with me because at the end of this video, I got some other gems I'm going to give you to really show you how to shoot your credit score up without spending all this money. So let's go with this one right here. We on Tradeline Supply. Tradeline Supply is based on the West Coast. Been around a lot of years, right? The #1 trade line company in the United States, right? So usually you go right tradelinesupply.com. They got different packages. Buy 2, 3, 4 trade lines. We're not going to get into it because this video is going to be a little longer. Excuse me. Bear with me, right? Because I'm trying to go through everything so you have a good understanding, so I don't have to be making this video again, right? So scroll right down here, right? You can see all the different trade lines, right? Simple and easy, right? This is the banks, the credit cards: Capital One, Discovery, Chase, Elan. I mean, they got a couple. Before, when I first was on my journey over 7 years ago, when I was fixing my credit and doing what I was trying to do to get to that next level, I used Tradeline Supply. Great company, worked great. I probably got about 2 trade lines for me. Had no issues with them, right? But so we're going to get right to the point, right? You're going to scroll. That's the bank name above, the date it opened right here. You see date open. You see all the dates these credit cards was open, right? Scroll right down here. You can see the amount right here on this right hand corner, the amount that you're going to be paying for the trade line, right? And then how many they have in stock right here, right? So you could get that kind of understanding. Question is, I know everybody asks, how long do this stay on your credit report? Only 60 days, people, and it falls off. So remember I said at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to really shoot that score up without spending all that money. But I want to get to this because people, you know, they in the DM, they going crazy. Let's get to it, right? I don't want to drag this out, right? So you're going to go right here to limit, right? You're going to hit it down and it's going to go to the highest credit card they have right here. This is the $59,000 trade line that we was talking about. Is a Chase credit card open right here, people. What do it say? 2012. What is that? This year, 2024 is 12 years old, right? Let's go back out of there. Click that real quick. We're going to get to that. So that's 12 years old, right? Simple and easy. Now, great age. Remember, it's not about the limit, people. A lot of people are, you know, I'm doing one-on-ones. People are in my comments. People are in my messages asking me about the limit and the age. People, we are worrying about the age. That's it. 7+ years it has to be. If you buy anything under 7 years, you are wasting your money. You are throwing your money right in that trash can right there, right? So I'm going to make that clear. Don't be telling me you got a $50,000 trade line, but it been open a year or 2 ago. The banks do not trust you, right? With a year or 2. They want to see 7+ years, right? Your score is not going to get impacted like you want if it's under 7 years. I want to get into it like this. My energy's up because these are all the questions I've been getting over and over in my Instagram. And I said, once I do my next video, I'm going to answer all the questions, right? So we're worrying about the year. I'd rather you with a $15,000 trade line, right? $15,000 trade line, but it has great years, 7, 10, 15, 20 years. These is the kind of ages that you want, right? So simple and clear right there. Everybody got a good understanding, right? It's going to fall off after 60 days. So again, once you add this trade line on, right, you'll go right to add cart. Let's go to that, right? Everybody should got a good understanding about buying the trade lines. Once you go here, you're going to add to the cart, right? Once you go to the cart, you're going to click that, right? You're going to go right here. It's going to be the Chase trade line, $59,000 limit, right? Open 2012, simple and easy. Purchase deadline that you could get this, right? And this is the amount, $1,552. For me, in my journey, that's ridiculous. That's a lot of money. That's, but people do it, you know? And another question people be asking me, when should I be buying a trade line, right? If it was up to me today, never buy any trade lines. You know what I mean? When it comes to that, there's a lot of companies that sell trade lines. Let's do it the right way. Let's build your business or your personal the proper way, right? But we're talking about the personal today. Remember, at the end of the video, we're going to get into, I can show you a cheaper way to shoot your credit score up without spending all this money. But if you have to, because people's buying them every day, so it doesn't matter, do it the right way. Right here, 59,000, 12 years, great. You're going to go here, you're going to proceed to checkout, you're going to purchase. Once you purchase, you will get an email in 12 hours letting you know that your purchase went through, right? That's number one. Number two, they will be telling you when this trade line will be added on your credit report. But just know, this trade line will definitely drop off in 60 days. And let's just say, okay, it's two reasons I always say that the only reason you should be getting a trade line. If you need an extra boost because you're trying to, purchase a home, or two, if you're trying to buy an expensive car. Now, I'm not talking about you going to buy a $20,000, $40,000, $50,000 car. I'm talking about maybe over $100,000 car in that range, right? So if you're trying to fix your credit, you shouldn't even be buying a $100,000 car out the gate, right? But if you do, those are the only times. Do not be doing like a lot of times I'm doing one-on-ones with people. I'm doing mentorships. I'm helping people, and people out there buying 2 trade lines, I had a lady spend $2,800 on 2 trade lines, right? Her credit score only shot up 85 points. Why? Because one of the trade lines was only 2 years old, but she had a $40,000 limit, right? The other trade line was only 4.5 years old, right? So again, you're throwing your money where, people? In that trash can. Why? Because those years need to be 7+. So you can see a real big impact for that price you're paying. You're paying over $2,000 something for 2 trade lines. You're out of your mind, but we're going to move forward. Anyway, once they send you back the email, they'll let you know it's approved. The date is going to add on. And again, from there, that's when that date will start for them 60 days, but it will fall off. And guess what's going to happen? Once it falls off, that score is going to drop all the way back down. And if you didn't do everything the proper way, it was a waste of money, people. I need to make that clear to y'all, right? So let's go into a way you can shoot your score up the proper way, building your credit profile, and you don't have to worry about it dropping off in 60 days. Yes, people, Tradeline Supply is a good company, but again, if you do not know how to use it the proper way, it's not going to work for you. A lot of people just be going on there trying to add trade lines, and their score might only go up like 30. I've seen people do a $30,000 trade line and only shoot up 30 points. Man, it's a waste of money. So let's get into the proper way that you can add it on and shoot your score off, and you don't have to worry about your score tanking back down, right? But all those that's interested in this 59,000, 12-year history, definitely great, I'll have to say. You're going to be spending $1,500. I just got to let you know that. So if you up to that, but let's do it the proper way, because at the end of the day, you want to do things the right way, right? So if I was you, you go right over here. People, Credit Strong. Everybody should know about Credit Strong, right? You could do installment loans, revolving accounts, whatever for cheap, people. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to worry about all these different kind of things, right? So let's just say the installment loan real quick. Let's go down. And again, people, these are simple ways and simple hacks to shoot your score up, right? So you could get, again, installment loan for $1,000 up to 48 months. Simple and easy. The recommended one is $38, or you can even add the $48 a month, right? For 24 months. You're going to get 24 months of credit history, people. Come on. This is a primary trade line in your name. Don't go nowhere, because we got more to go, right? And let's say you add this money up, all this money right here. You don't have to worry about it, right? You might be saying, hey, I'm paying this every month, but it's going in the trash. It's going in their pockets. No, this is going to go into a savings account, people. And let's say let's say in the 24 months, you don't need it no more. You fix your credit. You got some great primary trade lines, some credit cards, Wells Fargo's, PNC, whatever it be, Navy Federal, whatever it may be. You could cancel it, right? And what they're going to do is that all the money that you put in for the 24 months, they're going to give you back 95% of that money. They're going to keep about 5% of that money. Everybody's going to be different. But just think about it. You getting most of that money back and you building your credit at the same time, people. I want y'all to win. This is the easy hack that y'all should be doing, right? Easy installment loan. Bank is going to open up your credit profile, see installment loan, beautiful, simple, and easy, right? So me today, I will be adding this one, right? This will be my first primary trade line, right? So let's go to number 2, people. Number 2, I have did a full breakdowns on this, people. Kickoff, you could do again. Another installment loan is going to do the same thing. It's going to go into a savings account. You're going to get a percentage. You're going to get most of your money back. And at the end, they're going to get a percentage. Obviously, they're in the business to make money. Come on now. So you could shoot your score up again. And look at this. You could shoot your score up to 50 points with kickoff, right? You could shoot your score up with Credit Strong another 40, 50 points, right? That's 2 primary trade lines reporting to your credit report, people. Walk with me. Come on now, right? Get your pen. I hope you taking down notes, right? Third one, Lockbox, one of my favorites. I use them even on my journey right here, right? Again, what this says right here. Grow your savings, build your credit, unlock bright and financial future, all free with Lockbox. Again, you're gonna pick what's worked for you. Again, I understand people got bills, they got kids, they got all these different kind of things, right? But you're gonna pick what works for you, a payment, right? And then you're gonna make that every month, right? You could go back on my old videos. I got full breakdowns of all these primary trade lines you could be adding on your credit report, right? So let's say you spent. Let's just say you spent whatever one you pick, 40 here. Let's say you picked another 30 here, that's 70, right? And then let's say you pick another 10 or whatever it may be here, right? Come on, people, we still under $100 a month. You get what I'm saying? Now we have Boom Pay. You know, Boom Pay is great. And let me make it clear here. These will be reporting to all 3 credit bureaus, just to let you know, and build credit with rent. Again, full breakdown on it. Again, reporting to Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. You know, back there you could get some history, people, by adding Boom Pay. Get ahead and add the place that you're renting right here. You could be credited at time, make a small payment, $9.99. $14.99. Remember, all these primary trade lines, they got different packages that you got to pick. I can't tell you what I picked. Might be different. You might not be able to afford what it is, but you could get all of these under $100 a month. Imagine you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 primary trade lines. People, we're not finished, right? So you're gonna go ahead and add 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 4 primary trade lines, right? And then we're gonna go here, people. You got people with a 580, 550 getting approved with a Capital One secure card. What I like Capital One, this was my first credit card I ever had. You get what I'm saying? The secure card, right? I think I put $99. They gave me like 200, whatever it was back then. A lot has changed now. I know the way they do this is a little different. I heard they even got where you could put $49 down and they give you a little limit. But you're building your credit, people. I'm giving you the hack to shoot that score up 200 points by adding these primary trade lines without running to here, which is going to fall off in 90 days, people, right? And let's say you get approved for this, right? And let's say you only got a $200 limit, people. This is the hack right here, right? Income tax is coming up next month, right? Once you get this card, the good thing about the Capital One secured card, you could add money on this card, right? So what I did was, it was simple and easy, right? It was around tax time. What I'm trying to tell you, I was working at 9 to 5, slaving in there, 40, 50, 60 hours a week in the warehouse, breaking my back and stuff like that. Thank God I ain't doing that today and I got my own businesses. But we ain't talking about that. But you could do that, right? So what I did was, I got a check back then because I had kids and stuff like that. And I took $3,000 out of my income tax and I added. You call Capital One and tell them, listen, I only got a limit of $100, $200, whatever it may be for you. I want to make my limit higher. I want to add $3,000 to my limit, right? So you will get that money transferred to Capital One, and now your new limit will be $3,000. Again, you got to reinvest back in yourself. This is not going to fall in your hand. And things, you gotta do it. This is what I'm saying. Do it the proper way. Get ahead. Credit Strong. Kickoff, Lockbox, Boom pay, get that backdated 2 years right here, and then go ahead and get that secure card. Income tax coming next month, put a little higher limit, 2,000, 25. If you really want to do it 5,000. Don't be trying to go out there buying a little Ray and them new Jordans for $150, $200. You get what I'm saying? That's not an investment in your future when it comes to this credit, people. So I want you to win. I didn't want to make this video long. You know, usually I don't make this video long, but this video is probably under 20 minutes, you know. But I wanted you to get the good understanding about trade line supply. Yes, it works. Yeah, it's good. But if I have to tell you, this is the proper way you should be doing to get these primary trade lines, man. Yeah, you call Capital One, up that limit. Put your own money up, man. You believe in yourself. Bet on yourself. Come on, people. So again, get in the comments. Tell me what you think. If you would like a one-on-one with me on the personal or on the business, I could guide you and help you to get you to that next level. You get what I'm saying? If you would like the ultimate credit repair guide, I got that on my website. Everything Whoiskingshawn.com. It'll be in the description below. Again, like, comment, subscribe. But for now, I'm up out of here. Peace.